cool. I remember making those, do you? So, did I shock you with that video the other day? Was it meant to shock? Not really. It's how my mind works. It gets an idea and it spits it out. And first thing I want to say is I'm sorry to those that I have offended by mentioning autism. I do realise, I really do, that autism is a wide spectrum, and what I have is only very minuscule in the way that it affects people. I mean, you know, there are people with mute autism and some that are so, what's the word, not disabled, unable to communicate or live a normal life and struggle with, you know, have to have carers, and I understand that, and I didn't mean it to sound like, oh, well, I've got autism, so this is what I'm doing. I'm going to call it mental health in the future, but I need you to know that these videos are part of the mental health conversation that we're going to have, and there are going to be times when I spit stuff out that I shouldn't have said, or I've not said it the right way, and it's because I have all of this stuff going on in my head all the time, and I'm thinking I must say this and I must say that. So the reason I told you about my children yesterday is because you needed to know. I mean, I mentioned them a couple of times, and this being an open and honest channel now, I needed you to know what had happened to my kids, that they hadn't died or hadn't murdered them or anything like that. It was just that, I don't know where to walk, so many places to walk. It was just that I needed to get out there about my children, because I'm going to talk about them, no doubt, throughout these videos. And, you know, if you know that they're still alive and kicking and fine, just not talking to me, then at least you haven't got that to worry about. So, if I shocked you, I'm sorry, but it was something that I went out on that walk with in my mind the other day, and I knew I had to get it out. And quite often I don't think things through, I just put the camera on and spit it out. I don't know whether you can get lost around here, but I put a footpath on, so I'll find my way back. Heck of a lovely walk on a sunny day. So, as we're coming up to Easter, I just needed to have a quick chat, because I was worrying about some people that I've upset, and I've no doubt writing comments. So if I've upset you, please write your comments nicely. Go on to AI and ask it to put in nice words, how do I call this person a real dick? That way when I look at the comments, I can deal with them. Now, I've been through 67 years of my life, and there has to be a reason for this. There has to be a reason for everything I've gone through, and I have been searching for a long time as to what my reason for living is, for being who I am, for going through what I've done. There has to be a reason. Now, I don't believe in God. I am an atheist, but that doesn't mean I don't believe that there is a reason to life, because if you don't have a reason for life, then what are you doing here? And there were times when I, in my depression, when I did ask that question, you know, what on earth am I doing here? And I found it. And the reason being is because everything I know and everything I've learned, mental health wise, I'm going to pass on to you. I'm just going to chat about this and that. And it's going to help you think about your life and how's it going and where's it going and what is the meaning to your life. Because I'm sure that there is a meaning for everybody. But there are others of us who are on our own and we just do wonder what on earth we're doing and why we're so depressed and why we're so cut off from everybody. So it's really, really important for me to tell you about my kids yesterday so I can carry on the conversation about struggles that people have, that I have, that you can have, and you know how I deal with it. So while you're busy not doing things because you're worried about what people might think, you might not be able to do it, let me just remind you of something, or some things, or some people that are really important to think about. Okay? Who's been lost in our world? People that affect me who have gone now. Freddie Mercury, George Michael, Robin Williams. They've all gone now. They can't change this world anymore for us by making films or making music. And there are people who are still alive that are struggling with their health. You've got Bruce Willis, got dementia. You've got Sam Neill. He's got blood cancer, I think, hasn't he? You've got Michael J. Fox, I think he's still alive. He's got Parkinson's. And there's another one who's got Parkinson's. Neil Diamond. Now, I didn't know that till the other day. I was looking through to see there was something that came up on YouTube. There's always something that comes up on YouTube. And it was about the people who are still alive, that we were famous, that we followed, and their health issues. And when I read about Neil Diamond, I thought, oh, no, I've been waiting to see him again come live on, on a show like Mick Jagger does at 90 or whatever. And I was thinking he'll be back. So I love his music and I love his music still. So there are these people around who can't change our world anymore, but they've changed our world when they were around. And I think it's up to everybody. We've all got is the word attribute? We've always got something that we're really, really good at, that we need to be able to pass on to other people. Don't keep it to yourself. If it's woodworking or sewing, teach other people. If it's something that you know about, if you're a psychiatrist or a psychologist, and you know about things that happen in the brain, or you're a health expert. I mean, don't sprout it out with boring stuff. Do it like Dr. Berg does, or Thomas DeLauer. Those are my two health people that I follow. Entertaining and interesting. That's what YouTube's there for. It's for people who want to pass on information and who can. It's just a question of getting your phone out and videoing it. So if you've got something that you can offer other people, then start your own YouTube channel and pass it on. Just don't make the same mistakes that I do. Spit out something that's going to offend someone. Someone's going to, there's trolls anyway, so someone is always going to have a go. But YouTube are pretty good these days at spotting trolls and not letting their comments come on your channel. So, and if you've got a thick skin, look, butterfly. Hey, butterfly. Has he flown away because I've lost him? Oh, there he is. Do you know, I couldn't see him then. There he is. Can I get closer in? sunning himself. Gorgeous. So going back to what I was saying, don't be ignorant in this world. You've got stuff to get out there that you think will help people, educate them. Get on YouTube and do it. Especially with sewing and stuff like that. I'm not going to get many trolls on that. Probably get know-it-alls who say, oh, I don't do it this way, I do it this way. That's fine, just let them say what they want to say. And the thing is, when they comment like that, which is like what I like about your guys' comments, is that other people get an idea from that as well. So, you know, you're crocheting and you do it this way and someone says, I do it that way. Someone will think, oh, okay, I haven't tried that way, I'll try that way. I've had a couple of comments on my channel with things like that, and that's really cool because you know that you're interacting with your people who are watching, and that's great. Anyway, I'm going to get on with my day. I've got to do some shopping now. I've got bank holiday weekend coming up and I need to get food in because I tend to disappear on a Sunday, Monday in my room, not be seen or heard. So it's a gorgeous day. Look at that, gorgeous day. I'll catch you guys later. Take care. Be good. Have a good weekend.